Good evening, guys. Chicken satay this evening. Hope you've all had a good weekend. Feels like ages since we've done this. So a slight change to the plan this week. We're going to do the chicken satay this evening. We're going to have a night off tomorrow night because I'm out at the kitchen, at the prep kitchen tomorrow, cooking all day. We've got 260 odd meals to get out for Wednesday. So going to be quite a long one there tomorrow. So I might not be back in time to do the live video tomorrow evening. However, what we'll do is we'll do the Wednesday, Thursday, and the Friday instead. All right. So we are going to do a salmon dish. We're going to do a chicken and chorizo pie and another dish. I've forgotten, but I'll post them all up and we'll get all those things up and going. All right. Right, guys. So first thing we're going to get going then is the chicken. I'm going to butterfly the chicken. I'm going to get a little bit of chili oil on it. All right, you can use any sort of oil. I'm just going to get a little bit of chili oil through it just get that really kind of nice reddy colour, and along with some turmeric. Right, so that's what we're going to season the chicken with. Then we'll get that into that pan. We'll get that cooking. Then we'll start cracking on with our vegetables. All right, so I put a recipe list up earlier on, but if you haven't seen it, as you know, I always ad-lib this a little bit because I look in my fridge, as you guys should be doing, and thinking to ourselves, right, what have we got to use up? Okay, so I've gone with, the vegetables will be green beans, it'll be baby corn, carrot, and pepper this evening, all right? My limes and my red onion are all for my satay sauce, which I'm going to do with a hand blender, all right, and a little thing like that, so you can use a hand blender, you can use a large blender, one of the little pot blenders, just something to kind of really get that a nice good blending up, all right? A good quality peanut butter is always recommended for this one. That whole earth one's really good, nice crunchy one. Guys, that satay sauce is so much better than any satay sauce you'll buy from the shop. Right, so that will keep, because we're going to use lime, we're going to use soy sauce in it, so that will preserve it, and that will keep in the fridge for a good week. Right, and I would use that with so many things. You could just use it, dip in, loads and loads of stuff. Right, enough talking. Let's get cooking. So let's get some oil into, only a little bit of oil because I'm oiling the chicken and breast as well. So I'm just going to get a little bit of oil into the pan. So I'm going to turn it up to about an 8. Right, so I've gone with coconut oil. Okay, I don't personally get the flavour from coconut oil once I've cooked with it and I've added all these other flavours. I don't taste the coconut. But if you want to use other oils, guys, use what you're comfortable with. Okay, so with the chicken breast, like I said, I'm going to butterfly it. If you haven't got a clue what I'm on about there, we're butterflying it. All I'm going to do is place my palm on the top. Okay, and then I'm just going to slice through so I almost reach the other side. And just open it out, okay? It's going to cook that a little bit quicker and it's just going to look that little bit bigger. Okay, and although we're going to slice this at the end anyway. This is actually one of the dishes, I'm going to take that little bit there off, that we cook, very, very similar. I'm just putting a little bit more vegetables into mine tonight, but very similar to one of the dishes that we do on the prep order page. So you can actually order this one for delivery. You'll be looking at Friday now, I believe. Okay, so I've opened those up. Okay, all I'm going to do now then is get a little bit of oil, a little bit of chili oil. Like I said, it doesn't have to be chili oil, guys. I just think it really complements the dish. Okay, so I'm not going to use too much look. I'm just going to butter it up together. Just a tiny bit. Sprinkle over, and it'll just help that turmeric adhere to the chicken as well. Otherwise, it can go a little bit. The turmeric can kind of go quite dry because obviously it is a powder, a seasoning. All right. So that's that done. Let's go turmeric. I'm not going to measure it out, guys. I'm just going to sprinkle, sprinkle. Go some nice light dusting. Both sides. Cool. That's that one done. Good, let's get that one covered. Lovely. Turmeric's a really, really good anti-inflammatory as well, guys. If you've been doing lots of exercise, maybe that you haven't been used to doing, and your body's kind of feeling it, you're feeling inflammation and whatnot in your muscles. Really good natural anti-inflammatory. And in fact, they're doing like turmeric shots and all sorts now. Right, let's just move that oil around in the pan there. That is simply to stop that chicken from sticking to the pan, because we've already got that little bit of oil on there. Okay, so I'm going to get those in. I'm going to give my board a wash, give my hands a wash, and then we'll crack on with some vegetables. Oh, I just almost lost a piece. In you go. Okay, so on an 8, so medium-high heat, I'm going to let that cook away. Okay, so I'm just going to give my board a quick wipe off, get rid of all that turmeric, which will make my sink water go nice and yellow. Give my hands a good wash. Right, so the next thing I'm going to do is get those vegetables prepped, which we're going to use the wok for, and we can start frying off all the vegetables into that wok. So I'm going to go with the thing that's going to take the longest to cook first, which will be my carrots. Alright, so we'll get those cut up nice and small. So speed peeler, what I'm going to do is just take the skin off the carrot, then we'll go half on that carrot, and then we'll go at a slight angle, nice and thin. Keep your knife back, can I?
Hi Pip.
Hello, Pip.
There's lots of people on actually. Gemma Cape says, am I the only one that can't hear anything? Someone else has said they can hear, Gemma, so maybe it is your...
Turn your volume up, Gemma.
Your setup.
Okay guys, so I'm just going really nice and thin on those carrots, down at an angle. Just using the nail there, so I don't go catching my fingers. So I just went for one large carrot. Okay, so start there, look, at the angle. And you're trying to go as thin as possible. Cool. Happy birthday to Helen today. I don't think she's watching at the minute, but she might watch this one later on. Happy birthday to my mum yesterday. I had the chance to pop down and socially distance across the front garden. Say hello. So that was cool. So a bit more coconut oil going into that one. Okay, then I'm going to turn that one on. Right, then I'm going to get those carrots into that pan. All the while. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. All the while the chicken's cooking away nicely. So let's just have a little look through the rest of our ingredients. I've gone for cooked noodles tonight, so they're already prepared. If you've got the dried one, it doesn't matter. Just make sure you get them on and into boil about 4 or 5 minutes before everything else is ready to go. And then obviously get them strained off. Egg noodles, protein noodles. The protein noodles are just slightly higher in protein. You've got glass noodles, you've got rice noodles. Guys, just go with a noodle that you like. I've got 2 bowls worth there at the minute. I don't know if I'll use all that yet. I'll see how that looks in the pan later on, and I'll judge that to how much my lot are going to eat. If you've got some left over, get it in the fridge. Keep it for tomorrow. Crack on, you've got lunch and that there. Okay, so oil's going on that. I still want it up a little bit higher. Let's get rid of that one. We don't need that anymore. So the next thing I'm going to cut up will be my baby corn. Then I'm going to do my green beans. That'll be my. Then I'm going to do my pepper. Right, that'll be all of our vegetables done. They'll be frying away. Then I'll start working on the satay sauce, and then we'll bring it all together towards the end. All right, so let's give that one a good whip around.
Gemma's tried looking back out and back in. She still can't hear. She's going to have to try lip reading. You don't need to hear him, don't worry.
No, I talk a load of rubbish anyway, Gemma. Okay, so carrots have gone in. I'm going to go with 3 baby corn. Okay, they are quite big. My baby corns are large. Okay, so all I'm going to do with that, look, it's just nice little rounds. Like you're getting a beef and black bean sauce. Okay, that's one in. Lovely, good. We've got kettlebell in the morning, guys. For those of you that have got kettlebells, or improvise with your paint tins, dumbbells, weight plates, whatever you've got, whatever you can improvise It's quite easy to improvise kettlebell movements actually, I think. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to grab hold of something. Okay, so let's just get those vegetables moving around in that pan. Okay, at this point I'm going to go with a little squirt, right, of garlic paste. I've got a garlic paste left over because I haven't got any fresh left over. If you're using fresh, maybe a clove, right, not loads, little bits, give it that flavour, and we'll get that will stop giving that fragrant smell in a minute. Okay, green beans, I'm going to go over about half a pack. A nice good old handful.
Lewis says he can't wait to use his kettlebell tomorrow.
Yeah, so Lewis has bought
He's got a new one, has he?
He's bought himself a kettlebell, one kettlebell that you can select different weights on.
Oh, ideal.
Yeah, it doesn't take up very much room. Very impressive. Okay, so all I'm going to do with those, just sort of a couple of, about a centimetre long. Okay, let's get those in. So you can see how we're starting to build some colour now. So I've got orange, I've got yellow, I've got green. Now we're going to go with a little bit of red. Kind of red and green. So I'm just going to take the lid off, the top of the pepper. Right, this is the way I find I get very little wastage. Fingers in, take all the insides out. Most of those insides come out in one foul swoop. Okay, and then pop the lid. We don't need the green stalk. And then we can use all the rest of the pepper, wasting very little of it. Okay, so just little bits of the pepper. So similar sizes. Remember when you're doing your vegetables, try and keep them at a similar size, similar thickness, so they all kind of cook equally.
Shelley says she's got garlic powder, not paste.
Yeah,
Is
fine,
that right?
Shelley. You about a teaspoon of garlic powder will be fine. Yeah, same with the kind of pickle stuff that you get in the jars, the lazy garlic. They're all, it's all just about getting that flavour in. Clearly, I would, if possible, I would use fresh, but I'm just trying to put myself. Well, I am in the same boat. I've been out to supermarkets today. We're trying to get hold of whole grain pasta. What a nightmare that is. Or whole grain rice, Kate. Okay. So I'll have a look at that chicken in a minute and maybe we'll just give that a little turn. So all I'm doing is just getting rid of some of the white piffy kind of bits of the pepper. Right, so that's all my pepper done. I'll get rid of my waste in a minute. Put pepper in. Let's give that a turn over. Lovely. So I want to, so I want to get that little bit of colour in on your vegetables, yeah? So not burnt, just a little bit charred. That's what you're trying to do. Lovely, so I'm going to turn that down a little bit now. I'm down to about an 8, so I want a 10, I'm just going to go down a touch to an 8. Okay, then let's get my flipper. Okay, let's just turn the chicken.
Donna Gilbert's just tuned in, but she said, sorry she's late, she was cooking the massaman curry for tonight.
Whoa!
All done now.
Good effort, Donna. I like it. Make sure we see a picture, Donna. I want to see these pictures. Really good seeing if there's anyone from Plan X tuned in as well. Really, really cool seeing everyone's creations. Last couple of days, lunches and breakfast and that. It's really cool to see people trying things, a little bit different.
It's nice for everyone to share it as well, isn't
nice
it?
Nice for people to share it. Nice for people to, just that kind of build that little community kind of thing going on, and everyone's, it's just cool. Yesterday was all about hill sprints, Sunday hill sprints. For those of them that had that on the programme. And then, today was just really cool to see everyone's.
Yours caused a bit of controversy, didn't it?
My hill sprints caused some controversy. Yeah, I said a hill nearest your house, and my one outside's fine, and I've got a load of grief about my hill not being steep enough. So I found a different hill for next Sunday. I was only doing it to support this lot. Right, let's get this one going. This is the best bit, I think. The satay sauce. This really makes the dish, yeah? You can have that chicken with the vegetables and the noodles just on its own, but the satay sauce is just so good. And I'm kind of building up here a bit now, aren't I? Right. Guys, make as much as you like. I'm not going to really measure this out, okay? I am just going to do as much as I feel I want to do, okay, and then with the consistency I'll be adding bits of water at the end because it will get quite thick, and again I'll just be looking for a you know, a nice, not a watery consistency but somewhere in the middle. I'll show you in a second. So let's get some peanut butter in there. Looks like someone's had some chocolate spread in my peanut butter as well. Okay, so I've gone with 3 large heaped tablespoons. Okay, now I'm going to go with half a red onion. I'm just going to go in there raw. Okay, so it's a small onion anyway. Okay, I'm just going to take the end off that one, look. Okay, and let's just get rid of that outer bit of skin. Cool. Right, going to go into dice still. Although the blender's going to do loads of work in a minute, I can do half the work for it. Right, just kind of dice that up. So there's my red onion going to go in. Oh, slip them. I could have my fingers. Onion fell a bit. Folded bits though. Okay. Red onion in. Okay, next thing I'm going to go in is some chilli. Okay, a little bit of red chilli. I'm going to keep the green back. Okay, so again, I'm still going to chop it up, even though the blender's going to do some of that work. Okay, so that's going in. A little bit more. Little finger chilies. Don't matter what chilies you've got though. Use the chilies that you've got.
Oh, it's peanut butter, Lisa. She was saying what was in there.
Peanut butter. It's a satay sauce, my lovely. Okay. Then we're going to go lime. Roll the lime. Yeah, make sure you roll it first. Yeah, we'll just make it. It's like massaging it. It loosens you up. Cut it in half. Put the lime juice in. Oh, loads of juice in that one. Lovely. Some limes are more juicy than others, aren't they? Okay, so half the lime in. I'm going to go with the other half. And this will just really help preserve this flavouring in here as well. I'm going to go with a little smidgen of garlic. I'm going to go with a dash of soy sauce. And then some coriander stalks. Garlic dash off. So
Andy Shaw says if you cut your finger, he'll pop down with a dressing royal.
Lovely. Can always count on you, mate. Right, little dash of soy sauce. Lovely. We can add to that if we need to. You put me under pressure now, ain't it? Cutting my fingers. Okay. Small bunch. Coriander.
Can you recap this in a minute?
Say
You've gone quite quick.
Yeah,
Can you
I'll
recap it in a minute?
Yep, I'll recap definitely. Okay, coriander going in, stalks and leaves. Okay, next thing I'm going to do then is blend away. Right. So this will thicken up quite a lot. Then I'm going to get some water into it, alright? Okay, let's just pop that one off a second. Okay, let's get some of that back in there. I'm going to get a little bit of water now.
Oh, it smells so nice.
Don't go losing any of it. Guys, there's no reason why you couldn't add things like little bits of like ginger and stuff into that as well. That would go really well into it. I'll show you the consistency of that in a second. Right, so I'm going to go with a little bit more water again, guys. It's still quite thick. That peanut butter itself is quite thick, so that's all good, though. I'm going to have to taste it. I love it. Mmm. Yeah, good. Good. Okay, do it again. Oh, sorry. Smashing.
You got it
There you go, beautiful. So I've got my consistency. Cool, there you go guys. So it's, like I said, just a little bit thick at the beginning. Let's see, now I've got that nice consistency on it. Right, because ultimately it wants to be like a sauce and not thick and stodgy. So let's get all that nice good stuff out from inside there. Okay, make sure I don't lose any of that because that is tasting so good. Right, next thing we're going to do then, that chicken should almost be there. Good.
Stop licking your fingers.
Oh, sorry, but it's so good. Yeah. Right. Let me give me hands a quick wash, give me station a quick wash. We'll come back and we'll get those noodles on. So let's get rid of a few things so it doesn't get too confusing. So our satay sauce is done and sat to one side. We've got our chicken on, we've got our vegetables on. All we need to do now.
It was crunchy peanut butter, Shelley. It's better than the smooth.
Yeah. You're blending it up anyway, but you still want to have that little bit of a crunch in there because it's really nice. Right, we're going to go that way. Soy sauce is going to stay out. Okay, I'm going to do a bit of a dash of soy sauce into the noodles, otherwise they can be a little bit dry. I'm going to pull my coriander back just to garnish that plate at the end. Okay, and then I've kept a little bit of chilli. I'll put mine up on the plate first. I've gone with a nice big black deep dish plate this evening, which we'll use there in a second. Okay, so garnish.
Hello, Olivia Hall. She said it looks lovely.
Thank you, Olivia Hall. You've been like Olivia and just our Olivia and sat doing maths all day. Unsuccessfully. Okay. Wipe down, wipe down. So you can see how, what I said at the beginning about that turmeric giving that chicken a really nice bright colour. That will look really cool on the plate in a minute. Right, let's get those noodles in. Let's get the heat back up. I turned that heat down a little bit on the vegetables because I didn't want them going too mad whilst I was doing the satay sauce. Right, just make sure your noodles are broken up. It's not all just staying in one big clump. Right, and then you'll want to get yourself a noodle spoon if you have one, like a spaghetti spoon. Or what I used to do Olivia's hair when Hannah goes away and I can't find the hairbrush.
Not anymore, you don't. When she was younger.
When she was younger. Or I'd just go and ask one of the teachers, go in a bit earlier, excuse me, could you do something with my hair? I can cut, but I can't do hair. It's beyond me. Hence this bouffon. Okay, I am going to go with about half of the other bowl. Alright? Half of that. There you go, lovely bit of noodleage. Okay, let's go with a bit of soy sauce. You'll notice, guys, I haven't used any extra salt or anything this evening. Alright, soy sauce, already quite salty. Okay, so all I'm looking to do now with those noodles is literally get the heat through them. That's all I need to do. They're cooked. You can eat them cold, you can eat them without even reheating them. Right, but we want that nice and piping hot all the way through. Get my noodle spoon forky thing ready. Where is it?
I can see the
Probably looking right at me.
By the yellow.
By the yellow thing?
Squeezer.
Hey? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, let's turn those over again.
It's not like you to not be able to find anything in the drawer, babe, is it?
No, not like right in front of me, no. We're going to serve this up in 2 minutes. 18:28. Service. Cool. Right, so let's just chop that coriander up. Excuse me. Okay, and I'm going to chop up my green chilli just to garnish mine because I like the chilli. Okay, so I've got chilli and coriander to finish that garnish off there. Look. Okay, let's have a little look here. And what else have we got? Some crushed nuts. Lovely. Right. Go on. Make sure I get a good load of those vegetables. I've got a lot of noodles there. Not very much on the veg front, so let's make sure we get some of that in there. Lovely. Beautiful, nice bit of chicken. And we're going to go a nice good serving of that satay sauce. Lovely. Coriander.
You hungry, babe?
Yeah.
That's a massive portion.
And chilli.
And nuts.
And nuts. Okay, yeah, just so it looks really nice and it gives it that little finish. It is a peanut dish at the end of the day. We'll go right around the plate with that. Lovely.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. There we go, guys. Chicken satay, and I promise you that satay sauce is so much better than any satay sauce you'll ever buy from the shop. I might be blowing smoke up my own ass there, but it's good. Right, guys. Kettlebell in the morning. We won't be here tomorrow evening for the cooking, but I'll make sure I'm back on Wednesday for you and I'll get that recipe up. We're going to do like a sun-dried creamy salmon dish, and then we will crack on with a couple of other dishes on Thursday and Friday. Normally I'd have Friday night off, but we're cooking long day tomorrow. So I shall see you 6 o'clock, so 9:30 tomorrow morning for kettlebell, and then 6 o'clock on Wednesday evening for more food. Anything else to add?
Nope,
No.
all the ingredients are on the website because you went quite quick through the satay sauce.
So I always put them up on the story, guys, on the Facebook and Instagram stories, but what I'll do is I'll pop the, in fact I've already done it, I popped the picture up with that one earlier on. So the picture you saw earlier on was our ones in our prep pots. So that's exactly how it would look if you ordered it to your door. Cheers, guys. See you later.
Cheers. Bye, Emma Jane. She says thanks.
No worries, Emma Jane.
And Mandy. Bye.
Later.